They don't really understand the technology that they're building, and as we saw with these recent incidents, they have trouble controlling it.
Staying with Meta, they say one of their AI models hacked into another company during a testing session.
Get this, one consultant told Axios a client accidentally spent $500 million on AI in just a month.
A new industrial boom is spreading across the country, but instead of looking at smokestacks, we're seeing massive AI data centers.
Back in October of 2023, I was 2 years into what would become a 4-year contract, a C# and .NET developer working in the AWS cloud. Good money, renewing. I felt untouchable. I'd been hearing the online rumblings, AI companies, their new tools, coming for people who do what I do. And honestly, I wasn't worried. Not one bit. Then one night, everything changed, and it started with a video game. The voice you're hearing is an AI trained on mine, because in 2019, Guillain-Barré syndrome, known as GBS, took my voice for 2 years, and I refused to let it decide who I reach. I've been fortunate to share my work on Coast to Coast AM with George Norrie, with MUFON, and Gaia. So, let's get into it. And this is my actual podcast studio in my home today. This is me, my face, my voice, my room, and my mic. What you're seeing is really mine. I chose not to hide behind a fake AI persona. Instead, I'm showing you my real self and my real studio. I was playing a game called Bitburner, where you simulate hacking, writing real JavaScript to do it, just messing around after work. And I thought, let me see if one of this new Codex JavaScript sandbox from OpenAI can write a script for my game, enhance the ones I already had. And oh my God, it did. But it didn't just spit out syntax. It inferred what I was going to ask next, before I asked it, and it was right. That was the moment I knew something was about to change for all of us. And despite the 6-figure contract, despite the renewal sitting right there, I did not rest on my laurels. Nope, I decided that night I had to get back into AI development. Back into AI development? Yeah, you heard me right. Because in 2005, I worked at Intel, and one of my jobs was building with AI/ML, a rule-based, script-heavy ancestor of today's chatbots. And for 2005, it was remarkable what we pulled off. Was it convincing in narrow, scripted ways? Sure. Could it hold a real conversation the way today's models do? No, not like today's models can, but it was really good for that time period. And yes, AI/ML back then is nothing like the large language models and RAG systems of today. So, no, I didn't dust off old skills. I went ahead and learned the new world from the ground up. I started with ML.NET, Microsoft's machine learning framework, learned to build a classifier, then built my own vector ingester and embedding store from scratch. At first I went overkill, way more than I needed, but out of that overkill I built something better. My own LLM orchestration engine, my own classification engine, dedicated pipeline telemetry, and I turned it into a product. I called it MonkeyBot AI. Yeah, MonkeyBot. I know how it sounds, but it's a real product, and it changed the trajectory of who I am today. From there, I pushed myself harder. Angular, MCP, leveraging LLM APIs for data refinement, and lateral expansion of my own corpus, my own model. I built 3 tools out of it: a chatbot widget, a conversational AI, and a RAG traceview tool for seeing exactly how the model reaches its answers. And I ran all of that on top of a distributed network of Mac Mini AI agents. The whole point? To transition into what the market was about to need, to become the kind of developer the industry would come looking for. So after a long career in .NET and AWS cloud, I now stand on a real foundation: AI, machine learning, LLMs, and RAG. My future is grounded in what this industry actually wants from guys like me. And here's the only reason I'm telling you my story. It is not too late, and it never will be. I don't care if you're a retiree, a customer service rep, out on a construction site, a programmer, a secretary. AI has now touched every single one of us, so every single one of us gets to learn it. That's exactly why I built an online academy, esciences.academy, to offer real certifications in AI and the other things reshaping all our lives. If you want a place to actually start, that's the door. And this is why I want you here on this channel, Strange Radio Central, because the news is moving fast, and most of it is aimed over the heads of regular working folks like you and me. My job here is to translate it. Think about what's already happened. flock cameras, automated license plate readers, going up in city after city. AI data centers rising alongside them. Who saw that coming in 2023? I didn't. The price of RAM, the memory in your laptop, has climbed. Graphics cards too. A lot of that pressure traces straight back to the AI boom, and it means we need to prepare. And it's stranger than that. Companies have experimented with putting data centers on the ocean floor. There is Microsoft's Project Natick, and China has now run some too. And now there are serious proposals to put AI data centers in low Earth orbit. Elon Musk has openly shared his vision for this, and I think it is going to happen. That is the world we're walking into. So follow me here, and I'll keep you current on the AI news that actually reaches people like us. It's not too late. It never was. I'll see you on the next one.